What in the actual flying hell was that? Hey YouTubers, my name is X Factor, and that was a quick visual breakdown of all the in-game footage from the 2 upcoming DLCs, one of which is coming up quick, named Dragon's Teeth, then of course, Final Stand. When it comes to Dragon's Teeth, DICE has already released a ton of official information, including naming the 4 new multiplayer maps, and there's some speculation that this might be Pearl Market, a mixture of alleyways and rooftops, maybe bringing back that bizarre Talala Market feel, which will be the overall feel that Dragon's Teeth is bringing forth. A lot of urban, close-quarter, infantry-centric maps and fights. The next screen has us behind a riot shield when you're using it in full protection mode, and this could be anything. This could be propaganda, this could be Pearl Market, Lupini Garden, or Sunken Dragon. But as you can see, there's going to be containers, buildings, and alleyways all around you. This next screenshot could come from one of 2 maps, both of which will contain water. DICE talks about wreaking havoc at a floating restaurant or draining a lake opening for frontal vehicle assault, all while raging battle on the high rises of Sunken Dragon. Then, of course, a reference to the Lupini Gardens, which will have canals and PWCs. Pretty hard to tell, but it looks like there might be some water warfare on both of these maps. In this screenshot, obviously, there's a scout helicopter with the always badass quick response camo, but what do you see glistening in the background? That is a canal. Could this be the floating restaurant, the lake that it's built on, or some of the canals from Lupini Market? But I know one thing for sure, that pilot is a heck of a lot better than I am. As alluded to before, there's going to be quite a bit of verticality in the Dragon's Teeth DLC. This could be Pearl Market, Lupini Garden, or Sunken Dragon. Here we have what looks like to be a Levolution event on one of the Dragon's Teeth maps, and it's hard to say which one this could be. The question is this player triggered, as in, we cause a bunch of damage to an area, capture a point, or is it on a timer such as the sandstorms of Gulf of Oman? And will this manipulate the way the actual map plays out once this comes crashing down? This most certainly is propaganda, the capital of North Korea, cold, urban, and bleak. Now here's the question. That train came barreling through. More than likely, it is not like the Golmud Conquest train, where as you cap it, you hold possession, it's slowly moving to your side of the map. This looks like something you might have to look out for. The question is this player triggered, or is this something that comes blazing through every couple of minutes? Now that we're done with the Dragon's Teeth information, let the speculation begin, because we're on to Final Stand, which we really don't know much about, and there's gotta be a lot of guessing involved at this point in the game. This first screen capture is a very large map. The first thing I thought of was the very vehicle-centric, the very large maps of Armored Kill, harking back to the Battlefield 3 days and maybe some of the Bad Company 2 maps. The question is, what do you feel about another Armored Kill-like DLC? Is this right up your alley with the heavy vehicle gameplay, the wide-open maps, or are you more the Dragon's Teeth kind of guy or gal? Next up, we have a BTR, which exists in Battlefield 4 now, in a snowy map, which looks like it was the same one we were just looking at. And last but not least, before we get to the big elephant in the room, is a hovercraft. They are back, which looks like it could be a Levolution event on an iced-over lake before it blows up. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why we are all here. This is obviously from Final Stand, which will have nuclear warfare based on some of the dog tags we've seen and some of the information that we know. The question is this an actual thing that exists in real life, also known as the Multiple Kill Vehicle, the MKV, which is part of the U.S. government Star Wars program, which is used to intercept and shoot down ICBMs. The thing we know for sure is there's a propulsion system on the back, there's a stabilization system throughout, and there's a chain gun on front. The question is, will this be player controlled, or because we know there's nuclear warfare when the team launches something that might be map controlled, will this be the counter that the other team can use? And of course, this has you quickly thinking, is this one giant Easter egg for Battlefield 2143? I'm going to provide several links down below, including the MKV in action, along with a Wikipedia article. I really want to know what you think about this and in what context this is going to be used in Battlefield 4. As always, YouTubers, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you soon.